Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Oh boy, busy day already, right? I'm just trying to get some videos in, but I gotta tell you, I've just been bombarded with lots of emails and questions. And so I kind of wanted to talk about something that I find really funny. Um, and, maybe some people are gonna watch this and go, whatever. So a lot of people they want to get on this. They know that nutrition and health and wellness is key to disease prevention, cancer prevention, just overall health and wellness. We all know that. I mean, there are some people that still don't necessarily think that nutrition and food play a part in this. But mark my words, the day will come when they're going to turn their thought process around, because they just will. More and more people are starting to do that. I used to be one of those people that thought I can eat whatever I want. It is not going to have a role in genetics or disease or cancer. That's all just hereditary and there's nothing I can do about it. But here I am today because, something happened and I've turned my thought process around. But what I actually did was I stopped saying, I can't do that, and started saying, I'm gonna do that. I started saying, it's that important to me to make these changes because I'm seeing the benefits in them. I'm understanding now. So many times people get caught up in this mindset of I can't. Oh, I can't do that. That's too hard. I can't cleanse. I cannot do 2 cleanse days. Are you kidding me? I love food too much. Well, it isn't that you can't do it. It's that you don't want to do it. Or it's that the concept itself is just too hard for you to wrap your head around, and it's not important enough for you to do it. So stop and think about that for a second. Because I used to be this way. I used to be that person that says, oh, I can't give up my Diet Coke. Are you kidding me? Well, when I was saying that, I was really in a place of, I don't want to. I don't want to give up my Diet Coke. I understand that there is some risks and there would be huge health benefits if I gave it up. But I don't want to. It's not important enough to me right now to make that shift in my life. And I look back and now I get it. Now I understand that that's where I was coming from. But at the time, it was just like, oh no, I can't do that. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. So I used to be a smoker. I know a lot of people probably don't know that. But the thought of quitting... because I knew that I had to. I mean, I knew that it wasn't good for me. We all know that it's not good for us. We know that, okay? But when somebody brings it to your attention, I'm just like, oh, no, I can't quit. It's too hard. No, that's not what it was. It was, I don't want to because I enjoy it. I enjoy smoking my cigarette while I'm having my coffee or while I'm having my Diet Coke. And whatever the case was, it wasn't that I couldn't do it. It was that I didn't want to do it. It wasn't important enough to me at the time. And as time goes on, people's, the things that are important to us change and we evolve and we learn things, right? And our mindset changes and things happen that kind of create a shift in the way that we're thinking. And that's kind of what, I'm kind of trying to say is when I hear people say, I can't do that. Are you kidding me? I cannot give that up. I'm thinking in my mind, I remember when I was like that. And you're not saying that you can't do it because we can do anything we put our mind to, right? What you're saying is, I don't want to. It isn't important to me right now at the time, so I'm just not going to do it. But stop and think about that for a minute. When you say to someone, oh, I can't do that, stop and think, can I really not do that? Or do I just not want to do that? Am I just not ready for that? And it's funny The reason I'm saying this to you is because it's a reality that I deal with in my practice all the time. I just got off the phone with someone who he knows he's a family member, and so it makes it that much harder for me because I have to be able to know that I can't care about these people's well-being more than they care about their well-being. So I'm learning that I kind of have to tell myself that. But I've been talking with him for a really long time, and his health is deteriorating rapidly. And every time he comes to me, we have the same conversation, and the conversation always ends with, what am I going to need to do to start this journey? What are my first steps? And I will kind of lay them out, and I don't do them all at once. I start with just a couple things. Oh, well, let's start here. I don't even get the sentence out of my mouth, and it's, oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that. So today, when I talked to him, I finally said to him, you can't do that, or you don't want to do that. You're not ready to do that, because they're two different things. And he didn't say anything. And I thought, okay, well, I've pissed him off. This conversation is probably going to be over, which I've done a million times. So we had that relationship, it was totally fine. And he says, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm not ready to do that. And I said to him, then you're probably not ready to embark on this journey, because your mind has to be in it, your will has to be in it, and you have to know that you can do this. You're ready to do this. You want to do this. If any of those questions are a no, then you shouldn't do this, because what's going to happen is you're going to set yourself up for failure. It's just like if you're quitting smoking or you're quitting drinking. If your mindset is not there and you are not 100% in, it's not going to happen. And that's why usually when people quit smoking, it takes them multiple times to win the battle, right? And so your mind has got to be clear, and you have to be completely ready to embark on the journey, or you're not going to be successful. So when you say to someone, I can't do that, stop and ask yourself, is it because I can't do it? Or is it because I just don't want to? Because I'm not ready, I'm not there yet. They're two completely different things. And I think once you figure out the difference, your journey is gonna get easier. It's just like when people start on this nutritional rebalancing journey, right? And they hear that they have to do, that there's a cleanse day involved, okay? And the cleanse day consists of X, Y, and Z. And they go, whoa, I can't do that. I love food. No, you can do that. I have complete faith in you. You just don't want to do that because it's pushing you outside of your comfort zone, and you're not ready mentally to take it on. There's a big difference. Again, a big difference. So think about that, because when you are ready to embark on getting your health and wellness on track and making some big changes in your life, you have to be able to wrap your head around the fact that there's gonna be some things that you're gonna have to give up. You're probably not gonna be able to have that Diet Coke anymore. I mean, that's a reality. McDonald's is probably gonna be out of the question, But are you ready? Are you ready to embark on this? Because it's not that you can't do it. You're making a choice to not do it. So I really think it just comes down to wrapping your head around the fact that these are the changes that need to happen, to get me on this path of health and wellness. And I think that, once you get there, you're not going to say, I can't anymore. You're going to say, bring it on. Let's do this. Because that's what we do. Anyways, I just thought my conversation this morning just really made me stop and think. I talk to people all the time that say, I can't do that. And I just say to them, you can do this. You're just choosing not to. You're just choosing not to. Anyways, just some food for thought.